All the smiling faces. What are you going to write? I approached Russell. I read that he was going to do it, and emailed him and said, when you draw up an audition list, put my name on it. Because of his, I'm a fan of his writing. I've worked with him on Second Coming. I love Bob and Rose, I love Mine or Mine, I love Queer as Folk most of all, I think. Kind of changed television in a way. So, easy. Which is crazy in a way, because it is a big deal, I now realise. But I really I didn't consider that. I just wanted to work with Russell. It's kind of the closest I've been to playing myself in a way. It's like a version of me as a child. The way I felt about the world and everything that was in it, which we kind of, as we grow older, we possibly box in and change. But it's like as close to myself as I've played, I feel. And I kind of based a lot on Russell in a way. If you've just seen him, I mean, how do you follow a press conference like that? Okay. I kind of borrowed some of Russell's speed of thought and pace, and it's his words really. My first day, I chased a brilliant actor of restricted height called Jimmy V, dressed as a pig, dressed as a spaceman. So he was a pig disguised as a spaceman, and I had to chase him up and down the corridor. And that's how I spent my day. And it got more surreal. Doctor Who's always been a hero. And there's been no heroine out there for 8 to 12-year-old girls or women watching the programme, and we've now got one. She carries the series with me. We do it together. A man and a woman do this thing together, and she's a heroine. She saves his life in the first episode. She teaches him huge emotional lessons, as does he. And Billy pulled it off like that. As far as I'm concerned, they love each other. It's love. I think it's love at first sight, but it's not perhaps a conventional love affair. There's not, it's far more mysterious than that, as is love, I suppose. Billy has a lot of the more complicated performance stuff to do in times, in terms of reacting to this extraordinary creature that's the Doctor. But I'm kind of the energy, the mental energy, and the physical energy. If we rehearsed a scene, often we'd have to find out where he was going to go, which walls he was going to bounce off, and then everybody else would kind of feed off that energy, either undercutting it or topping it, for instance. That's part of why it's such a tiring role, is that constant balls of your feet acting. I'm glad I was reasonably fit, because you're on your feet and you need great mental agility to take in that information, to learn to work with a variety of different directors, to learn to please the effects boys as well as your director, to do the green screen. I love the green screen acting. It's like being a kid again. Children are watching, and you've got to take it very, very seriously. And death happens in each episode. It's tradition. It's actually the world of Doctor Who is quite tough, and I took it very seriously. But according to the Daily Mirror, I stayed in character and slept in the TARDIS, but I never slept. You're in every scene all day, but then you've got the fact of learning the lines the next day. I know that's very boring, but that's the technical thing about. I would spend my lunch hour learning the lines, and then I'd do about 2 hours at night. So the big challenge is that it's like having a big TARDIS in your brain for the 8 months. It's all you think about is the programme. You have to give up your life. It's great, all the profile you get, but it's a difficult thing to do. You're the motor for every scene. You have to deliver a lot of pseudo and scientific jargon and give it some charisma and wit. I have to say that I've met a number of Whovians, real serious Doctor Who fans, and they've been so kind to me and so generous and excited about the series, not interested in gossip about me or the set, but interested in the myth of the Doctor and the series. My favourite alien is the Dalek, because of the psychology that goes on between the Daleks and the Doctor. They know more than you all do about the Doctor's history, and they use it on him. It's not so much the suckers and the lasers for me with the Daleks, it's the insight they have about the Doctor's history and emotional, his his personal and emotional history. I mean, one of the things we're doing with this series is we're saying, yes, you've got DVDs, yes, you've got computer games, yes, you've got the cinema, yes, you've got the great ideas, but look what the television can still do. And I'd be proud to. I love television, and I care about it. I care about the quality, and what I think we're doing, hopefully, is we're creating an appetite in 8 to 12-year-olds for really demanding, sophisticated television, and they'll take that appetite into their life, into their later life. That's kind of my hope, and I'm privileged to act for them. I wouldn't mind a word with Tom Baker.